There are hundreds of sports and hydration drinks out there, so how do you go about choosing which one is right for you? Let's talk about it. And as always, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time on clicking on this video and watching this video. I hope you get something out of it. If this video is beneficial, please make sure you hit the like button. It helps out the channel quite a bit on spreading that video through the YouTube algorithm. But that was enough for me. Let's get going. In today's video, I will go over the 3 main things that you should be considering before selecting a hydration formula for your workouts. And at the end, I will give you my top pick of brands that I have been using personally in the past and that have worked the best for my needs. Before we jump into the 3 main things, let's define what a sports drink and a hydration drink is actually for. A sports and hydration formula was created to fuel and to rehydrate you either before, during, or after your workout, depending on what the formula is for. The very first step we should be doing when we're looking to buy a hydration formula is take a quick look at the ingredients list. We want to make sure that all the electrolytes are in that formula that we need. Sodium, chloride, calcium, potassium, as well as magnesium should all be represented in our ingredient list. And since we're already looking at the ingredient list, just make sure that there is not a lot of unnecessary additives or junk added into our product. Aspect number 2 to consider is what is the purpose and the goal of the hydration formulas for your own personal need. For example, if you are working out moderately or with a low intensity for 30 to 60 minutes, you probably don't need any kind of hydration or sports drinks. You might be okay with just water. If you're working out an hour and you're sweating severely because either of the intensity of your workout or maybe the environmental conditions like heat, you might be beneficial to consume some kind of hydration formula that contains electrolytes to replenish all the electrolytes and fluid that you have been losing throughout your sweat in your workout. If you are working out for 60 to 90 or even beyond 90 minutes, it might be beneficial to take that sugar-free option, toss it out the window, and bring in the sugar with the hydration formula in order to fuel your workout and sustain you throughout the entire duration so you can make sure you hit your goals. And the last thing that for me is almost as important, if not more important than anything else, is price. It is so easy to get confused and overwhelmed with the amount and sheer amount of hydration formulas and brands that are out there. They are all offering more or less the same thing. Make sure you calculate what it comes out to be per serving and then go with whatever fits your needs. And second, whatever is cheapest. It is so easy when we're in this endurance world to spend tons and tons of money on supplements, on hydration mix, on gels, whatever it might be. Factoring in cost, especially for an age grouper who doesn't do this professionally, is huge in my opinion. Lastly, you might be wondering, well, this is all great, but what are some ratios? How much sodium, how many electrolytes should be in each electrolyte mix? And that, at the end of the day, is kind of up to you. Brands go all the way from 200-300 milligrams of sodium or electrolyte mix per serving up to 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. It really just depends on the brand. But in my opinion, 300 milligrams to 500 milligrams of sodium per serving is more than enough. Lastly, the product that I've been using for quite a while and that has been getting me through the races the best, Bare Performance Nutrition Supplements. The G1M1 Sport is an electrolyte carbohydrate mix, which is really great. It gets you about 350 milligrams of electrolyte mix to 20 grams of carbohydrates per 1 serving. And overall, I have been able to stomach that the best. So if you are working out 90 minutes or longer, and you want some sugar and some energy in your mix, G1M1 Sport might be the best for you. If you're working out 60 minutes very intense, or you're working out 60 to 90 minutes but you don't want any extra sugar, they also have a pure electrolyte formula which has 500 milligrams of electrolytes in it, and that one comes with 0 sugar in it. So you have a calorie-free option as well. That being said, This is not a sponsored post. I have been using these supplements for years and it has been working the best for me. What I like to do the best is go on either Amazon or thefeed.com and just kind of scroll through all the different options they have and compare it what it comes out to each serving. And again, I find that especially the BPN electrolyte mix, the one with 0 calories, comes out to 50 servings for $45, which is about $1, little under $1 per serving. And this actually beats the price of a lot of other supplements that, for example, you have on thefeed.com. But Amazon and the Feed are great websites to go and scroll the variety of all the formulas that are out there and go find the right one. So you don't have to go to the individual brands themselves and click through 1,000 tabs. But that being said, this is it with this video. I hope you find something useful in here. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps out the YouTube video a lot. And if you want to stick around and you want to learn more, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. If you have any questions or want me to take a look at the product that you're thinking about purchasing or about your food choices, just hit me up in the comments below or on my socials, which are also linked, and I'll be more than happy to kind of chat with you about your options.